have METEORAIN on a level 1 jet recon. How I obtain that is how you first need to breed male and female together to obtain a baby, which will have METEORAIN. To increase your chances of receiving a baby with METEORAIN, you should pair up multiple pairings. Or you should rather slot in multiple pairings of jet recons into your breeding pen. Then you will have more of a chance to obtain METEORAIN. Here I have METEORAIN on this jet recon, and I have it on this jet recon. The ideal scenario is that I obtain METEORAIN on a Yormantide, the water snake. To do that, I pair up a jet recon with METEORAIN with an Elvidian, which is this one. Now I will go to my pen, or rather I want to showcase it in my monitoring stand. This is the example here, jet recon level 1 with METEORAIN and a level 1 Elvidian. The reason behind keeping them at level 1 is to ensure your chances of receiving the ability on a level 1 PAL, because if you do the math, this is 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 abilities on a default jet recon. The chance of obtaining METEORAIN is 1 out of 9 times 2, because you have 9 abilities here as well. So essentially regardless, it's going to be 1 out of 9 chances you're going to obtain METEORAIN on a level 1 PAL. But here, you have a METEORAIN on a level 1 PAL. There's only 2 abilities to roll under. So that's why you want to keep them at level 1, below level 6. Once they reach level 6, or rather level 7, they unlock their 3rd ability. Now, we will be receiving METEORAIN 1 out of 4 eggs, statistically. I need to find out where I put the pals, so they're right there. Okay, none of them are actually ready yet, so I have to wait. Test number 1. Here we go. Unlucky. Here's a tip. What you should be doing is fruiting up your PAL that you are going to be using as a component. This is a component PAL with Legend at level 1. Okay, if this had METEORAIN, this would be an ideal candidate for being a component. So right now I'm hunting for METEORAIN on a level 1 PAL that's Legend. Unfortunately, this is not METEORAIN, so this is not Legend, so this cannot work. Here I will show you all 2 jet recons breeding together. There can be a chance to obtaining METEORAIN. At level 1. So you're gonna scout through all the abilities, all the pals that you hatched. Here's METEORAIN, level 1. So we attain 1 METEORAIN ability out of like 8 eggs. So as you can see, it is technically 1 out of 9 abilities. Okay, let's move on. What you do now is you find that ability that's from a level 1 PAL and slot it in with any other PAL that will get you your desired offspring. So what I would do is put this right here where my jet recon is, because he has METEORAIN, level 1. Okay. However, one thing to note is, if you do not plan on getting level 60 jet recons, then this whole process of getting a METEORAIN Legend or whatever is not necessary. The only reason why you would do that is for a component. So, in essence, it would have to be METEORAIN Legend can obtain abilities onto future pals by breeding it from its original source, getting it out of level 1 pal, and then mixing it with either a perfect passive pal with IVs, so that you can get a placeholder pal like this, or rather, a placeholder pal like this, level 1 with wind edge, perfect IVs, VLSD, passives. That's basically all the guide really is. I don't believe I need to showcase this anymore, because it's pretty plain and simple once you get the hang of it. So here's METEORAIN on German Tide from that one egg from an Elfidian and Jeragon. So that's how you can do it easily. You just want to narrow down your chances of receiving it, because you don't want to have a higher, or rather a lower chance, due to having to go through multiple abilities. You see how this one has 9 abilities? 1 out of 9 ability chance is METEORAIN versus a 1 in 4 chance. Sorry, not that one. This one. 3. Well, 2 plus 9 is 11, so this would give me 1 in 11 chance. And so on and so forth. So that's about it. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. My name is Jess. Sorry that I have to be whispering. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good